Hi guys, what a go on? What's up? Welcome to the Real Things Podcast Friday live link up. Yep. All right, still setting up a little bit. All right. Okay, you don't know how the thing goes. Blessings and welcome this Friday. All right. I know it's early, but you don't know how the thing goes. Let's do our sound check. Work with it.
Check. Work with it.
1 2 1 2.
Check. Work with it. 1 2 1 2.
All right, so we are officially live. Welcome to the Real Things Podcast. If you are new here, guys, kindly subscribe to the channel. On your way in, hit that like button, and also we shall meet in the comment section. On Fridays here we do here a Friday live link up, and that's why you are here to link up, to learn all that is going on the streets of YouTube, all things Nyabohanse today. Today. Yeah, we may touch a little bit here and there, but from the title and the thumbnail, you guys know that it's gonna be all things Nyabohanse. We're still fresh. Hey, we're still fresh. We're still putting things together. Blessings for those of you who are watching. Please remember to give the live a like on your way in, or either which way. But as we open today's podcast, we want to kind of kill the dead vibes that has been holding us for the week and amp it up a little bit. Yeah. Hi guys, I see 4 of you watching. Welcome. Huh? Oh, technology. Like, it's only when I come live when my phone start misbehaving, like people texting, calls coming in. Let me just try to put this thing in place, and then we will catch up with what we have to do here. I want to just vibes it up a little bit, as you know how we do sometimes here on a Friday. Mm-hmm. You don't know how the thing goes.
Step 2. Do some good, some food to you. Step 3. Think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4. Everybody just do your thing. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
I see my country flag.
Wake up.
Yep.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Of course.
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do. The
Guys, it's so
aftermath of
hot.
preparation.
Jeez.
Good move, blood and circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
For those of you who are just joining, welcome to the Real Things podcast. You don't know, real people, the real things. My merch, support the thing. If you are in an area where you can see links, shops, so on and so forth, support real people, the real things. Yep.
Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts, a poison they ride. Head full of fluff, so he got the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'm a fake it.
Let the likes match up to the views, the man I want to go on with. Yo.
Yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit because it's temptation. I know that I like to do it because it's sensation.
Let's go, guys. Let's see some likes on the live. Match up to the people that are watching. Let's go. Of course. Oh boy. All right, my people. As I was saying, as you enter the live, kindly give it a like. Blessings, everybody, on this here beautiful Friday morning. It's pretty hot. When me tell you, so I have a draft a whole glass of iced coffee. I mean, it's not a good thing really because caffeine and heat don't really go well. But in order to eliminate the thoughts of the heat right now, you don't know how it goes. I used to do this so back in the days, but I cut back because as the summer picks up. But this morning, so we have to do something special. I'm gonna have to get one of the tumbler with a straw because hey, putting this glass to my head in front of the camera not look good at all. So welcome, guys. Bless up on yourself. Welcome on this here Friday morning. I'm seeing the likes still dwindling. A lot of views. I'm watching you guys. I'm seeing you guys. I'm seeing you. But the likes them just look like tip, 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 tip. Work with it now. If you're watching me on the TV, just go out, hit the like and come back again. Even on your device, hit the like and come back again. I'm trying to get back into monitoring mode. I hope you guys are hearing me. Still hearing me loud and clear. We want to have a very interactive live today. Blessings. What is this? Where is this guy doing here? We want to have a very interactive live today. So, all right. Seeing new names. John, blessings and welcome. First moderator here. Thank you. And I know it's Friday and everybody is busy. Novella, your name is new. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for coming through. And if you're a subscriber and I missed your name, you understand. Yeah. Okay, well, certain oh, all right. Your first comment, second comment actually, it was held for review by YouTube. Like certain words, I filter my comments. So certain words, YouTube will it will trigger YouTube. Oh, okay. It's like sometimes I don't really monitor my subscriber list. Sometimes I'll go back based on things that happen or something that I'm looking for. All right, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. But honestly, I'm not really here to bash anybody. We're here to reason. I think your comment, not think. I'm watching. I can see your comment, but I guess the other people, the viewers, won't see it. But not gonna bash anybody. We do, some good reasoning. People may come out to speak them say their opinion, speak their mind, but no hard feelings. I did not block that comment. YouTube held it for review based on maybe certain words that you use in the comment, so they're gonna hold it for review. Yeah, man. But no hard feelings. Welcome to the family. All right. Yeah, we want to reason and our heartfelt thoughts about situations, everything that is ongoing. I can see your comment, so it's all right. But nobody else will. All right, guys, so I think I'll start right now. Please, guys, I'm seeing all of you that are watching, and the likes are still standing in one direction, which me no like. I want to play a little clip, and then we will discuss. For those of you who just, okay, all right. For those of you who just joined, welcome to the Real Things Podcast. Please, guys, as you come on, give the live a like. Help YouTube to discover that we are doing something good over here. So I don't know where you're from, but I'm a Jamaican, so I'll go off in my dialect from time to time. I'll still keep it clean so you guys can understand what we are dealing with. You don't know how the thing go. Like I said, real people do real things. This is my merch. If you look below in my shop, you will see this t-shirt. I think it's about $23. Yeah, man, nice and clean. It comes in different color: olive green, blue, peach, and pink. This is pink, but because of the wall and the bright lights, it may look a little different. So real people do real things. They have a lot of other Jamaican dialect, Jamaican patois. This is not all patois. You have little things in between. Yeah, support the channel by subscribing. Yes, support the channel by subscribing, and also by purchasing any one of my merch that I have there. There are also coffee mugs, and we have hats, we have phone cases, and the likes. If I don't do it, who's going to? So we have to sell the thing. Yep. Thank you guys for dropping the likes on the live. Thank you for coming through. And we are not here to bash anybody. We are just here to reason sensibly. And we ask that you kindly keep the comment section free of tussling with each other, even though we all are entitled to our own opinions, but keep it respectful. Don't tussle with the body, and let us all celebrate another week ending and vibes up the thing. So I will have to call for ice just now because that thing is melting so fast. So my people, let me just play something and then we're gonna reason. I think that thing is too loud. Too loud. I hate to not hear myself. Lily, I'm calling my engineer. My engineer is over in the other room. Guys, drop the speed of that. It's too loud. I'm not able to hear myself. Thank you. All right, so my people, I want to play something here. All right. So I will share this clip here with you guys. We will listen, we will watch, and then we dissect. It's not this clip is probably a couple minutes down into the video. Um that you saw the title, that's Strongman 254's wife. This clip is basically her sharing her views, sharing her thoughts on the whole situation. you know Women will always sometimes come out to defend our man. When the man them foul up and call up, we will come out and defend our man. Well, in this case, we will watch and dissect. This is not from the beginning. This is somewhere maybe half or a little bit before half of her video. Let me just go on and watch the thing and hear what she has to say. Why is this phone misbehaving today? I'm gonna hold it directly up. I can't bother with the halfway story. Why is this? Give me a second, guys. It's very low.
Around that time, then marry after you realize them saying you have to go back, you have to go back. Okay. Then you want to finish the job. You want to go back. I want to let you go on with the YouTube channel. I'm going to the street. And immediately, you are said, oh, Mara is talking about you. Mara, talking about us. When he is saying someone is going back on film, and we brush it off. The next morning, we wake up, messages on WhatsApp, on the YouTube. Mars destroyed you. Mars destroyed you. Why? What have you done to man? This beast. And gratitude for you.
I don't know if you guys could hear, but basically, because her video is originally very low, and I didn't edit anything. I just, I was watching it on the TV, so I just copied a little piece and kept. Basically, she was saying that um, they were alerted when after Marwa did the live. Bless up yourself. After Marwa did the live, they were alerted by their subscribers that Marwa was finishing Strongman 254 on YouTube. She's saying that they got a lot of texts on WhatsApp and on YouTube saying that Marwa is finishing. Marwa has finished Strongman. So she came in defense of her husband. Um, basically here, basically oh, you love my t-shirt. Yeah, man. Real people, the real things. Straight up. Thank you. Yeah, it's underneath the, you will see it there on my shop right below in the, like below here. If you're in the area where YouTube partnership program is and so on and so forth, you will be allowed to see the items right across the screen somewhere there. Somewhere there. I'm not knowing if it's your left or right. Or if you look below, you will see my shop. Wherever the ads normally pop up, you will see the shop with a lot of different items, nice different colors, so on and so forth. Yeah, so basically, she was saying that people alerted them to the video that Marwa did on YouTube, um, saying that Marwa has finished a Strongman 254. Greetings, our blessings, welcome. Has finished Strongman 254. And, you know, that is where she went and heard Marwa talking about food that, um, talking about food, and that Strongman 254 and his family was eating food in his compound and so on and so forth. Which, honestly, guys, honestly, if like I say, everybody is entitled to their opinions, and if you feel strongly about a situation, you have all the right to come and say how you feel about the situation, right? And in this case, that's exactly what Marwa was doing. He was just explaining himself about the situations that occurred during, like the whoever, all the individuals who was there at his, and he was basically answering questions that was um thrown to him by his subscribers, which it's only fair that if she feels offended, she come out and say how she feel about the situation. But in this instance, did Marwa, I remember clearly, like I was in and out at when Marwa was doing the live. Sometimes with the home, you're cooking, you're doing your homely duty. Sometimes you may be there when the by the television, and next time you move away. Did Marwa said that Strongman 254 ate his food? I remember I heard Marwa said that this guy, can you imagine, this guy even ate my food? And when he said that, he was talking about, what's this guy name again? The fish guy. What's his name again? What's the fish guy's name? Guys, I want you to be interactive too, because sometimes, like my brain, I get in a brain freeze right now. Gintu. Gintu. He was talking about Gintu, right? In that sentence. So even if I missed him speaking about Strongman 254 eating his food, well, forgive me. But what I heard, yes, Gintu. What I heard was Gintu. Not I didn't hear him say anything. I'm asking you guys, did he speak about Strongman eating his food? Or was it just Gintu alone? That is my question actually. Because I can't remember hearing him saying anything about Strongman 254. And based on what is happening right now, the wife is now saying, exactly, Gintu only was the person that I remember Marwa spoke about, right? So good morning, Antoinette. So why is it that I wrote something down, and it's just a few questions that I was asking, like think my thoughts out loud. I was saying, is it the food that Miss Strongman 254 came out about? Is it the food or the loss of subscribers? I want your thoughts, guys. What do you think about this? Is it the food, the loss of subscribers, or maybe, people who used to donate, assist in any which way? Do you think that this happened to be the cause of not even Strongman 254 alone, but even Michaela Ponte? What? I mean, I don't think nobody was donating to Ponte, but they would share subscribers based on the fact that Ponte was like with the family, with the so on and so forth. Do you think that subscribers and donation, like honestly, blessings, Sheila, blessings. Honestly, like at this point in time, I honestly, I'm confused, because why would you be out here quarreling, arguing that you're embarrassed that he Marwa embarrassed you about food, and you've never been embarrassed about a thing as food that people don't even fret about, people don't even worry about. It's like I was watching her talking and talking and talking. I'm like, oh my God, did I miss anything? Or is it that this is the great opportunity to say F you to Marwa? Because no, some of my subs are gone, some of my donors are gone. So F you too. It's like the F you too movement. Sorry, like she was part of the F you too moment, not movement. Movement. Because basically everybody coming back to say F you tomorrow, even though he did not call them to the table, they're coming out. Conscience even. Mm. Marwa said, I like strong man. Strong man is a family man. But what Marwa was discontented about was the titles. He was puzzled because Strongman 254, why is this thing replaying? Strongman 254 was actually, Marwa was disgruntled. Marwa was disgruntled because um of the titles, which anybody would be. I was puzzled. Like, listen to me, guys. Listen to me. I was puzzled. Puzzled when I tell you puzzled about the way how this guy looked. He was never contented. Okay. Saying that he was never contented. I don't know if you guys watched his video before he handed over the channel to his wife, or his wife took over the channel. He did a video, and the video was so long. I honestly took, I believe me, I don't like to swear. Believe me, I fell asleep about 3 times. I was in and out of sleep. Okay, he's a quiet guy. He speaks softly, and those are the deadly ones. Those are the deadly ones, the ones that you have to look out for. He speaks softly. The thing that I like about Marwa, I'm not straying from the point. I'm gonna come back to what I was saying. The thing that I like about Marwa, Marwa is gonna tell you exactly what's on his mind at the moment. Whenever he get the chance, he's gonna tell you exactly, and he not gonna hide nothing. So any which way, whether it comes out good or bad, it's up to you how you want to take it, because he's gonna say what's on his mind. And that's why he gets into trouble with people. Like when I say trouble, because people get offended and people will come out and lash him because he speaks his mind clearly. But the hypocrisy, hey, English is not vegetable. The hypocrisy of the likes of strongman, like of the likes of strongman, like he was there and he was discontented. At some point, the guy looked like he was like in tears almost. My thing is, if you are discontented, if you don't like what's going on, bro, lock, stock, and barrel. Leave. Don't stay around and let people squeeze your life out of you, because it's obvious that you were paining, something was paining you. You have to tell, you have to basically, you could tell basically that something was paining strongman. He was hurting. No, back to what I was saying earlier. He did a video before this one, that his wife, when his wife took over the child, he did a video prior to this one, and he said the likes of he was attacked by Congrats Dad, I think, um, and Congrats Dad also um, attacked other workers. I don't know. I hope I wasn't dreaming. If you guys watched his video, it was too lengthy. It was very long. Eh? And I was tired. So if I heard right, if I wasn't dreaming, that was what I heard him say. Like it has something to do with the tank or something like that. He was saying that they were attacked based on the fact that the tank was broken or something. You remember they were trying to put the tank up on the thing. I think that's what he was talking. So if I'm wrong, forgive me and correct me. If you guys watch the video, let me know exactly if that was what he said. Yeah. So I'm telling you the honest truth. I don't care who or what. If I'm at a place of work and I'm being attacked, I'm going to leave. Why are you staying? Why did you stay? I don't care who you are. I'm gone. If I'm in a relationship and I'm being abused and attacked, I am gone. Bro, you said you were going to do this for free. And that is even all the more reason, because you didn't have to stay. It's not like you were waiting to work money to get paid. You were doing it for free. So my question is, were we seeing the side effects of the abuse allegedly? It's allegedly at this point because I never see anything on camera. He showed a clip in the end of the video. See, Mara was saying, something about going to homes. When you go into different homes have their problem, so on and so forth. Like he was trying to show Marwa basically covering giving a speech to cover the effects of what just happened, the effects from the events. I don't know. That's what he was basically saying. Let me tell you guys, I fell asleep. I was never gonna stay in a place and be harassed, attacked, condemned, or the likes, such the likes. That's what I'm saying. Right? Why did you stay? Why did you stay? Why did you stay? And to the world, okay, you never said it. If it was that, if it's that that was the problem, I exactly. That is basically what I'm saying. If you're unhappy in a situation, leave. Remember, it's not that you're waiting for a paycheck. Like guys, I'm speaking openly. I know if it was if it's the truth, I know Marwa would have come out to do damage control. You understand? Because then he wouldn't want this around his property, even though basically it seems to be a customary thing. Um I don't know, like the elders will discipline you. The elders will discipline you if they feel like you are doing something that is actually about like that is wrong. I don't know. Hello? Hello? Give me a second, guys. Give me a quick second, guys. My people, my phone do not choose to ring until I am live. Anyway, that was my little pumpkin, so I couldn't give up that moment. She's having fun. She's just calling me to let me know that she's in Disney. Hey, way to go. Anyway, I hope she has fun. Um, Lost for thoughts. Like I was saying, hey, maybe it's customary for yeah, yes, Awa. That's a good question. Like, why did you let your family to go there also? Good question, Awa. Why? Because if you witness something, even though you know it is not Marwa who did the act, why would you take your kids? You see, when people want fame, so when people want fame, like what my thoughts on this, like I don't really care what nobody want to say. It's my thoughts, and you also are entitled to your own thoughts. You see, sometimes when you think that the grass might be greener, there's a little greener grass over on the other side. People will subject themselves to all sorts of shagla bagla. Let me borrow Marwa's words. I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm just implying here that we will stoop to every and anything if your mind tells you that there are greener grass or water over on the other side. I use grass and I use water. Water is the source of life. Greener grass is like you're saying it's richer over there. So people will tend to subject themselves to all sorts of things, honestly, due to based on them thinking that things are better over there. So I'm not saying that this is the case in his situation, but what we are saying here, or what I'm saying, also others are saying the same thing. Why would you subject your family and yourself, your kids, and yourself, your wife, along with yourself, to dysfunctionality? Then, if that's a good word to use, to a dysfunctional environment, something that is not normal to your family. Tell me why. So when he was on camera and he was looking very sulky all the time, my question was that, why? Was it this that caused him to look like somebody that was drinking the whole night and can't really open his eyes? Or was it the fact that, as per him, he was not eating? I'm puzzled. I'm still puzzled because at this point, I'm hearing a lot. Can I have some ice, please? At this point, I'm hearing a lot of noise, but still I'm not finding the direction. When I get the answer, I'm not getting the answer at this point. So there's still not clarity. What made you to look this way on camera, unhappy, sour, sour? When I say sour, 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 like when something is spoiled, sour. All the time on camera. I was not, let me tell you the honest truth. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I was always nervous whenever I see this guy release a video. I always felt that he had something to say. He was holding back something inside that probably would have made him sick as hell sooner or explode. You know, sometimes like you watch some people and you think that, yo, this person appears to be like a ticking time bomb, you know, like let me just avoid dealing with this individual. He had that look about him. And like I said, the quiet ones are always the ones that you need to be afraid of. Mm-hmm. Because they keep it in. But when they explode, you run, you know, run for your life. Because they're going to give you everything. You're going to get all what you're not supposed to get. Just like if you're misbehaving and your parents, when you were younger and you're misbehaving all the time and your parents just sit quietly and they're not saying anything. Nobody say, mommy or daddy not say nothing. But it's when the day come and the licks them line up for you. Hey, aye. But back to what I was saying. If you were in an environment and it was not healthy, an environment that is not conducive to how your upbringings for your family, you know, how you run your show, I think that the only option for you was to leave. And I think that, you know, you should have this as a future lesson then. If you're in an environment, I'm saying this based on what I think I heard. I hope that I wasn't dreaming. I mean, I didn't see anybody respond to me if actually oh, somebody said I never watch because his local expression. Yes, was too. I think so too. Novella. I think so too. I think so too. I strongly believe so. He's too calm. It needs a little energy. It needs a little vibes when you're doing what you're doing. And I think it's sad though that the wife would have to take this turn. But I think that maybe, you know, it may work out for the better for them long term for the channel, based on the fact that Marwa's name carries some weight, and you know, everybody jumping on the train now, and that's what I was saying earlier. Did they see this as an opportunity to jump on the bandwagon? We say bandwagon, or to jump on the train. Did they see this as an opportunity? Because Marwa never really said anything about strongman and food. He was referring to Gintu, right? Marwa always say that one thing. I like strongman. I respect strongman, but it was the titles that he was talking about. And then I think what pissed off Marwa in the end was that strongman went to do the video with the African village cook, and it was very confused. Like, honestly, in those days, guys, you couldn't know what was going on in the minds of these people. You couldn't know. You couldn't know. Because they were like discontented look all over their faces. Like I said, honestly, I got so nervous every time Strongman came out with a vlog. Call the police. This, that. The titles were, I mean, At that time, because everybody was scuffling to gain recognition. Hello, Altino official. Blessings, blessings. Welcome to Friday Live Link Up. The fact that everybody was scuffling to gain attention, to gain, some views. I know that the clickbait season would have started, where meaning that people would have now be doing some drastic things because it was a lot of people in the one location and everybody was basically coming off of the same stories. They were basing their vlogs around what was happening at that point in time. And even people were warned, like, give Marwa a break, let him upload, because then he's gonna be left, even though he invited you, he's gonna be left scuffling with YouTube for content rights. So then people were getting creative. I know that people would have been getting creative from all angles. You understand? um mm, about the channel not surviving, I was thinking the same way. But as you look around, if you should look around, you would recognize that honestly, if she vows, Strongman's wife vows to make Marwa her topic, her niche is the word I'm looking for. She vows to make Marwa her niche. And we know that all things hashtag Marwa is gonna bring traction. All things hashtag Marwa negative is going to bring traction because people likes it dirty. They like when you bring it on from the garbage bin. That's what I want. They like the dirty laundry. So they will come out and sit patiently, even though they will watch till the end and still wait to hear what you have to say because they didn't get it. But as long as the titles are garbage, negative, dirty laundry, they are coming. So the view is gonna be up there. The view is gonna be up there. But the reason why I said it wouldn't survive was what I thought that it may not survive was if you look at the likes of Ginto, because they're all in the same lane right now, meaning that they break away, they broke away from Marwa, coming out, bats swinging, machete swinging, and the steam is going to cool down after the fire fume. After a while, the steam is gonna cool down. The embers will die off. That was what I was thinking about when I thought that to myself that this is not gonna be long. The embers of this flame is gonna burn out after a while. But as I look around, I realize she has a strategy, and it is, if you listen to what she said keenly, I'm not gonna play it anymore here because I really even didn't record everything. She clearly stated that everything you do, Marwa, I am going to criticize. So if you look at the likes of those people that broke away from Marwa, that got disgruntled, some of them never they broke away because they didn't get the time of day. Some of them broke away because Marwa may have said some things and they disliked it and they fire back, fire for fire. Um, they tend to garner support from people who are really out there patiently waiting for Marwa to drop flat on his face. So those people will run behind her. Look at the likes of like Wagintu, his channel went down. And then the following day, I saw somebody commented, stop complaining now because you got back your 2,000 subscribers. And when I looked up above from the comment, and he was still having the missing subscribers. So I was saying to myself, how is this person able to say that you got back your 2,000 subscribers and it is still not reflecting? How do they know? How they know that? But my theory is They will know because they studied the streets negative, that whenever these people go missing, if Marwa say go unsubscribe or the likes, they know that that is going to be replaced by negative. Take a look at his comments. Those people who are there are just like poison ivies. The comments, the commenters, trash, and they're feeding him with trash. That is where I think that um Strongman's wife is gonna really like like it's just the same way it's gonna happen. She's going to grow in subscribers. She's going to grow because she's talking trash about Marwa. So that's why I was saying to the commenter a while ago that my thoughts shifted. The problem with Gintu is that Gintu is not a reactor. Gintu is just a regular schmegler, degler, vlogger, and a fish farmer. But Strongman's wife vows to be a reactor. She says, from now on, I am going to be lazy. You get me? So she will flourish. She will flourish. But the problem is that the goodness, the goodness that maybe people from on Marwa's side who was there before and was helping, it's going to shift. It's going to shift. No, because the only time most of those people will come out and say, "Oh, thank you for my subscribers," like people who are like on the negative side, they will say, "Thank you for my subscribers, um, for your donations," because I guess maybe they will buy bundles to hear them talk again. Those who are building homes are on the verge of building homes. You're not going to hear them saying that, "Oh, I'm building today." Tell me the truth. Tell me the honest truth. Look at, this is my house, guys. I'm building. I'm building. The only two people who benefited from that was Max One and the other one, Masubo. Those are the only two people that I saw come out, like negative people that I saw came out benefiting, except for the other ones that collected the people the money that was supposed to buy land and build house. I run away, go buy goats and chickens. Except for those people. And buy land. They cut and make a run for it. Except for those people. But right now, the other young guns are struggling because people only contribute when they cry. The contributors don't really just get up and contribute, because the contributors only mainly come to hear garbage, to hear dirty, like dirty laundry for Marwa being washed in the public. That's what they go for. So houses gonna be on pause, or construction gonna put on pause. Oh God! Hi, we have to have a little fun with it. We have to have a little fun with it. And the reason why I'm not really fully into reading the comments is because sometimes I really don't want to get too distracted. I really don't want to get too distracted. Guys, please take the time out to give the video a like as you come in. Uh, at this point, my comment section is frozen. Oh, okay. Oops, not like that. Just slowly drop it. Why didn't bring it to the kitchen sink? Bring it to the kitchen. Okay. I get ice. Ew. Yeah. Yes, to the last commenter. Hi, Mora. Bless up. Wagwan. To the last commenter there. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. They were approached to attack. and get some money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. I understand what you're saying because we've seen the likes of even Mawera coming out and saying the same thing. I think is Royal Akeem also did that, or some other person said the same thing. I do understand. I do understand. People will try everything and anything because they don't want peace. They want problems always. They want problems always. But I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling you the honest truth, right? What we see is happening right now. It's not the first. It's not the last. Um, Even some day ago, I was reading something. With even he had this young lady that works with Mr. Beast, and even her, I think, saying all of that to say that sometimes when you're up there, just expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. You always have to be on the you leave room for disappointment, always have to be on the alert. Yeah, Marwo always said that his one of his greatest fear is always women. It's always women. Because he feels like at some point they will come back for him. Well, honestly, and also you go alone. Everybody, you should be afraid of everybody because you never know where they're gonna hit you from. And at this point, it appears as if Marwa is not entitled to speak his mind, but everybody else should do and say as they please. But you realize how long this is what, like 2 full weeks that live has gone for that Marwa did that live, right? And people still skinning up their nose, struggling, arguing over things. People still tripping over the live. And Marwa took over a year plus before he even came out and addressed certain things. Hmm? He never, as far as I'm concerned, Marwa never said anything about Strongman 254. He always said that he respected him. His only problem was that the titles, and he was just pissed because he went the video that he did with a Strongman did with African Village Cook or Village Tea was just it was complicated. It was stressed. Like what were they trying to say? You know, it's as if when two people come together, it's as if like two workers come together. It's as if they're plotting against you. So I think Marwa was kind of not kind of. I think Marwa was pissed over the whole idea. The fact that he probably corrected him. I don't know. He never corrected him about the title. I don't think he did. I've seen where Strongman's wife was saying in her title, in her, I beg your pardon, in her video, that she will not stop like reacting against Marwa. She will criticize everything that he does because she in her entire life she was never embarrassed this way. She was never embarrassed this way. Nobody had ever taken her this low. Talk about food, embarrassing her about food. Like I said, Miss Strongman, it wasn't you Mara was speaking about. Mara spoke about Gintu. But the food situation with Gintu, he never said Strongman. He never said Strongman. No. And Strongman coming out to say that Mara will never have hot water. He will never have hot water. And Marwa should pay him. That was the video before this one. Marwa should pay him 8,500 or something like that USD because Marwa took back his subscribers. So what about the donations that you got? Like I'm saying, then those donations that you got, then I mean, he's saying that it was only this and it was only that. They came from Marwa's subscribers. Those people came off of his platform. Then you should I would suggest, Strongman, that you in return then should split the difference if Marwa should pay you back. Split the difference, calculate how many subscribers you lost, like calculate the subscribers, calculate the lost subscribers, Also, imagine, imagine, calculate the lost subscribers, calculate the amount of donations against the amount of donations that you got, and then you let Marwa pay you the ballot, the outstanding ballot. Then you let Marwa pay you the outstanding ballots. This is crazy. So the rant, to me, like in my assessment, your wife is like coming out to rant because, or choosing to go lazy, as she say, because the subscribers, some of them went. And honestly, for the ones who choose to remain, they're simply saying that, well, anywhere the wind goes, we'll go like a feather in the wind. Anyway, guys, I'm just kidding on that part. People free to do what they want to do. People free to do what they want to do. So that I'm just kidding. Physically, you cannot make anybody do what they can do. These are grown people, and they choose to stay with whomever they choose to stay with is fine. But this tells Marwa the amount of people that are genuinely and truly with you. And in most cases, if I have subscriber and they leave, don't come back. Don't come back. Because it tells me that you can't make up your mind. Your mind was never made up in the first place. You were just here looking for something for that perfect moment to leave. So if you leave, don't come back. Period. That is just my take on it. So so I believe that this row derived from um loss of subscribers, and most likely, as she said, she felt embarrassed about the food situation. He never addressed Strongman about food. And let me tell you something. Listen, he came to Nyabohanse to work on his own. He said he will work for free. If you say that you will work for free, um, even if Marwa spoke about food that he ate, you're not entitled to provide food for your workers. And whether or not the food was like donated, it is Marwa's. It was donated to him by his supporters. What does that have to do with anything? It seems as if anything that comes to Marwa, as long as it is from his supporters, it doesn't belong to him. And he has no right over it. That's how you guys, like when you behave in this manner, that's how it appears to be. Like he has no right over anything. He has no right over all things supporters. Whatever they give to him, oh, it's donators, it's donations, it's scamming, it's activation. What should this guy do? What should he do at this point? Like seriously. So everybody ate the food that was donated lovingly, willingly by Marwa's supporters. Marwa, who is to be blamed now? Who should you point finger at now at this point? Who should not eat the food? Who is not worthy of eating that food? Because the food was for Marwa. It was donated to Marwa. They never said donate to any single other person than Marwa. So it is his food. So whether or not he physically purchased it with his hands, or somebody sent through M-Pesa to buy oil or to buy rice or to buy chicken or goat, it came for Marwa. It belongs to him. That is just my view. You have yours. You're free to air yours. This other thing about Rocio, uh she's gonna leave, know that she's no longer in the video, know that, I mean in the villa, know that her husband and herself, this is Miss Strongman, know that her husband and herself is no longer in the video, in the villa. Marwa is free. Rocio and Marwa is free to eat all the food that they want because Rocio was hungry anyway. Look at her, how she was small. What, Mr. Strongman, what you must remember, it is sometimes people's body struggle to adapt to a new environment. And Rocio, I'm very hot, guys. I'm very hot. Even though I have the fan exactly in my face, I'm super duper hot. Rocio coming to Africa, living her life, single life, number one, a life where she could just step down the street, step out of her apartment, and get the best tacos, the best whatever, get a iced latte, get an iced coffee, whatever. She no longer has these access. And having to condition your mind in that way, you know how drilling, let me tell you, sometimes people's skin will start behaving weird, reacting wild to even when you see I when I was younger and I leave from my home to go to my grandparents' home and I would shower, my skin would start to misbehave so badly. That's the first thing that tells you that my body is trying to adapt. Hey, mosquito is mosquito. And if the mosquito by my grandmother bite me, I get fever. I get sick. Mosquito. So it tells you that um people just her body showing signs of adaptation to Kenya lifestyle. Yeah. So I don't think it doesn't have anything to do with food. Remember Michaela Panty and Mara fell out for the same they had it out for the same thing. That's what caused that's some of the reasons that caused Marwa and Michaela Panty to publicly row with each other. Because Michaela Pante came out talking about eating ugali every day, so on and the likes. Because where he comes from, it's a different lifestyle altogether. Even Marwa himself, even though he grumbled with Michaela, even Marwa himself asked for certain kinds of food whenever he go places. He'll ask for rice and beans because then you know you're not going to get ugali. So these things, your body will behave differently when it tries to adapt. So Rocio collarbone showing, we say collarbone, if that's the name of it, your collarbone showing and her cheekbones being Rocio already have like a strong face. She already have a strong face and losing a few inches off of her fats, off of her body, it's gonna show even more. You see how beautiful she is now. Now that she's pregnant and she's put on back a little weight for her and the baby, it just looking at her brings us back to when she was in Mexico. So I don't see anything wrong in that. Mr. 1254. I don't see anything wrong with somebody's body trying to adapt. Because probably give if you probably stayed in their home and say for a longer while than you had, your eating practices in Mombasa is different, would have been different from what how Marwa. See, you even talking about bread, you had to take your money to purchase bread for your kids because your kids never drank porridge. Your kid, your kids never drank porridge for their breakfast, but while they were at the villa, that's what they do. But us who watches see that this is part of a daily routine, even in Conrad's mom's home. So it's not that Mara was putting on a show. He treats his visitors the same way, in a sense, like whatever he prepares or he eats for himself, he's giving you the same thing. So it's telling you that you're not being undertreated because then he would be treating himself bad too if he would have given you something or more. So he gives you exactly, you basically are eating from the same table. I mean, your husband even said that at some point, both himself and Marwa ate from the same plate, meaning that he shared the food that Marwa's mom brought for him, for Marwa, and your husband and Marwa shared the one plate. Isn't that love and care for guests, for your guests? So I don't see really the point in you coming out to say all of this. No, we see Marwa and Rosie eat. What's the name of the thing that they eat? The porridge thing. What's the name of that thing that they eat on a daily basis? We see that. We see that. We see them eat skumawiki, ugali, tomatoes, eggs. So you coming up now, Miss Strongman, to say that you had to buy bread because imagine he's street and cannot afford food for them. Rescue because they're genuine, they're loyal, and they wouldn't go back to tell anybody that they supported him and gave him food. For you guys in return to eat, what's the point? What's the point in all of this? You're not entitled as a business owner. You don't have to provide food for anybody that is working for you. Or it depends on the agreement, but you're not entitled. You know, goodness of his heart, I saw him made them cook. It's just like us in the West. If we're doing like a building construction, whether we pay those contractors, whether we pay those workmen or not, we cook one big pot. Them eat, we eat, everybody eat, and we make it a daily practice so they will look forward to eat on site. And most times we do this because we know that, and we don't need them dispersing all over the entire village looking for cook shops to buy lunch when there is our restaurants to buy lunch, and then don't come back because they eat and they fall asleep on the wayside and do our job. And most times, it's not really even that. It's all the goodness of our heart because everybody's working together as a team, whether we pay them or not. You will see me pushing wheelbarrow. I will help to carry sand. I will be helping them because it's just, I mean, saying all of that to say that this is practice, but it's not mandatory that we cook and provide for our workers. No, no. So Strongman's 2 weeks. He was there for 2 weeks and he didn't eat. No man. Mm-mm.